Hey, this is Morty back with another video. Today I wanted to talk about a couple things. First, I wanted to talk about the community post about what the monetization's going to be like, and maybe a couple issues that I have with that. And then my second conversation I want to have is about the game's solo play and modes. So right now, um, I have up on the screen a snapshot of the community note for um, Path of I had Path of Exile on my brain. So EverQuest Legends. So I'm used to the Path of Exile um, MTX model. Okay, so they give you a lot for your money, and the game is free. If you want to buy dash tabs or other tabs for putting currency in, I would say that the best way to go about that would be in Path of Exile is to buy their um, one of their packages that they have like every pre pre-launch of their next season. So what you get there is a nice little MTX package for your character's looks, and then you get the equal value in currency to spend any way you like it in their store. So like if you spend 50 bucks, you get a whole set of however you want your gear to look according to that package, and then you get say, like 50 bucks in their currency to buy other stuff, whether it be MTX or whether it be stash tabs or something like that. So I'm used to that model. I kind of like that model because you get two things. You get to look the way you want to based on the package that you purchase, and then you get that bonus store coin that you can say, hey, I want to upgrade this or that, and it's pretty nice. So let's go over this and a couple issues that I have. Um, One of the things that they've been talking about is putting ways to unlock deities in the game. They do say pricing is subject to change. The reason why I don't like this one is because deities are not these the deity quests are not complete. Output to unlock. These just aren't done. They put in a quest for agnostic, which I haven't found, but I saw a video of somebody finding it. And that's the only one that they have in the game. So you don't really know what's required for you to do $5 of purchase to get an unlock in a game. So that's one of the things that I don't like here. The same thing with race unlock tokens. Um, let's see, Troll isn't done. Froglock isn't done. Um, so we don't know what's going to be required to complete those, or you can spend 10 bucks. Um, Class unlock tokens. You can do sky quests here, but the RNG can make this just so tedious and take so long. You could go and raid Sky like 40 days in a row and not be able to unlock a class because of RNG up there. Additional loadout slots, they're going to give us 3 to start with. And that's hard because if you don't, say you want to play like a priest heavy class or a caster heavy class or um, a good mix of classes, you need a lot of gear to do those unless you have your loadouts. And if you don't have either the bag space or the loadouts for those, you're going to be doing a lot of micromanaging when swapping in between. So this is a tough one because it's like a lot of work if you don't buy this. So there's things that are going to change in the game that are going to make a new combination just better, and that's kind of the way that the game just works. And because of AAs and the way that they're going to constantly be changing things, who knows what gear they're going to put where, and who knows what restrictions they're going to put on it. So I'm already coming up with restrictions on gear that I can't wear because of my class combo. So I have to store a whole bunch. And that comes up to our next ones is like storing upgrades for a loadout that I don't have like finalized in my brain yet, or what crossover items I have, or it just kind of creates a pool of items that I want to get, save when I'm doing difficulty 4 so that I don't have to spend hours doing that again. So I'm saving a bunch of gear that I'm currently not using that'll be good in the future. But that just takes up a lot of space. And that's the issue with these other two as well, is that they've just created like 3 zones that you can camp new gear in that's like better than any zones that are higher level than that pre-raid, right? But then they're supposed to redo multiple other zones too, but we don't know when or how, what the gear is going to be. So these all have issues because the game is not done yet. So if everything was finalized in the game before people want to start paying money for it, these would be a lot easier to argue for. But because it's just not done yet, it seems like a rough spot for wanting to buy any of those. This 12 slot 100 weight reduction bag, like, is it worth it $5 for you to get 2 more slots than you get from killing a dragon? So you're gonna spend, you know, $40 to get your character with all weight reduction bags, or like way more for extra slots. I think that my previous statement of I would like them to do like some kind of MTX package where you get your character to look like something cool. Like, if you start in the Froglock City, there's some spirits over by the Cleric Guild. Man, I would love my Froglock to look like one of those spirits. And then some special new armor that is based around that kind of look, and then have them give, say, like $15 worth of their cash shop so that you can, maybe buy a couple of these 24 slot 80 weight reduction bags. This one, I think I think the 50 slot 100 weight reduction bag, like, or sorry, not 0% weight reduction, 100 weight bag, they say it's supposed to be um for your bank, but I can see people that are playing ogres using that bag and stacking some strength so that they can have like multiple of these bags because the cap for strength right now is like 510. So if people get super strength heavy characters, they can carry some of these bags. I just don't think that they should have done a zero weight. What's the point in having different weight reduction amounts here if you do a 12 slot for 100 weight reduction bag for $5 and you do this 24 slot and you make it 100% weight reduction bag and make it $10, and then you make this one a 50 with 100% weight reduction, zero weight here, and make it 15. I think people are much more likely to spend money that way. Obviously it would be super awesome and you probably make a lot more money that way because I don't see this benefiting me at all in my solo gameplay. I am already coming up with issues with my bank, my dragon hordes, my trade skill depot. They're all getting full at level 48 just from running around. So not sure I like that. This AA potion for $5. It doubles the AA points for the next 5 AAs and does not expire. So this is really unusual, right? Because this is like perceived power because you're getting up to 5 AA points in half the time. So, or you could just keep playing and still get those 5 AA points. It's not giving you anything more than you would already have. It's just a kind of like make your AAs go by 50% faster, um, up to 5 AAs. It just feels really weird. I don't think that that's worth $5. Um, Next thing, the name change potion. I kind of get that. That's fine. Token of reclamation. So that one, I mean, it's only $1, so okay, but like, what's the caveat with that? If you lose an item because of a bug and you want it back, do you have to pay that? Like, how do you prove that what happened is a bug? Um, there's been issues with pre-patch things just disappearing. So I don't know. Until the game is 100% finished, I don't like this either because when people just have things disappear, um, I don't like that being there. Various cosmetic items, pricing TBD. Like, I hope that these items are outside of the current items that are in the game. Like, if they're selling Velius skins now, I think that's dumb because it's going to be in game later. I hope that the cosmetic things are things that are above and beyond, not already current assets in the game. And I think that that could be potentially worth it if they make it that way. Items may be added or removed from the in-game shop. Pricing may change. So I guess the next thing that I wanted to talk about is like solo leveling and moats. It's absolutely horrible leveling and getting moats. Like right now, I on my current build, I'm level 48 and I haven't got enough moats to get my PR to level 7 yet. So I spent a couple moats to take out um, a proc effect on a weapon. So there's that, and I put all of my other moats into PR to try to get it down. I wanted to see like how much is it actually going to take. Yesterday I was doing some tracking, and over the course of 5 hours I got like um, five. I think I was doing. I think I was doing T2 difficulty, and over the course of 5 hours I got like five T2 moats and five um, T3 moats. So that's 10 total moats, and it's not even putting a dent in anything that I'm going to do. So the game's not really not that solo um, friendly, okay? Because if you want to upgrade your spells, it's going to take you like 40 days to upgrade one spell to level 10. Um, if you want to use any of those on your items, you have to get like the correct moats to use on your items. And you can do that through the upgrade system with that they put in for your moats, but it's just super tedious. And super time consuming. I really don't see how anybody is going to get a full set of planar gear D10 solo and be casual. I just don't see it. And now that the spell upgrades are going in, there's just too much going into one currency, and it's going to probably turn a lot of players away. So I know that this is a long and kind of frequent pauses on my thoughts about this, but I just wanted to get it out before it got too far past this post. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope they finish a whole bunch of things in the game. There's about 20 days left, and we're still missing tons of AAs for a lot of classes. So that goes back to this class unlock token. You know, like how are you even going to know if you want to try a new class if they don't have everything for that class available? Like Enchanter still has 0 AAs. So they just buffed Chanter Charming, which is just ridiculous. Chanter Mezzing, also ridiculous. Uh, Especially if you spend all your motes in it. It's just things need to get finished, and it's crunch time. So good luck, Game John. Peace.